completing the square. Okay? Completing the square. Okay, so you guys stay with me here, please. Behind my right shoulder. Okay, completing the square. So I'm going to say today, we are learning how to put quadratics into vertex form which is y equals a x, what do I call it, h and k? X minus h squared plus k, where a equals opens up or down, and my vertex is h comma k. This is important for a ton of reasons. We're going to do word problems in the next unit, and that would be like, how high is the marker go, right? That would be the vertex, right? That would be the vertex, right? So, and again, the same way as you can see, graphing in this form is super duper easy. Like, remember on the last test, we defined x-intercepts and the axis symmetry and subit and all this. If you can get the equation in this form, your vertex is instant, okay, which is very nice. Unfortunately, this is somewhat tricky, okay, so you have to, I know you're going to say, oh, Mr. Sadler, I hate doing homework on the long weekend, but this long weekend, you should try and do this stuff. Because it's just like the fact that once you do it 10 times, 15 times, you'll be really good at it. For those people who choose not to, sorry, my neck went that way. For anyone who chooses not to, though, you'll have difficulty next week, okay? Because we'll just expect you to do this stuff, okay? Do a little mini review on Monday, but not a huge amount, okay? All right, here we go. So this is called complete. So the thing about this that you notice, it has to be something squared. You guys stop, please. Okay, it has to be something squared like this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to find a way to factor things out so it's something squared. Okay, and this is how we're going to do it. Okay, the first time I'm going to do it, the first time I'll say this is called completing the square. The first time through, I'm going to leave lots of notes. And the second time through, I'm just going to skip all the notes part. Okay? Okay. Here we go. You ready? Grab my notes so I don't accidentally give you a bad question. As was 10 happens, you actually do have a note there. Okay, so here's example 1. Now take the first one really slow, and the second one's going to be at medium speed, and the third one's going to be at medium speed, and 45 is going to be fast speed. So we good? Here we go. Example 1, I'm going to say put y equals 2x squared plus 4x into vertex form. Okay, and again, the reason for that is when you get something in vertex form, sorry, get out of the way. When you get something in vertex form, it's really easy to graph. Okay, it's super easy to graph that. Okay, and we're trying to make things easier for ourselves. So for those people that hate graphing,
what's that supposed to say?
Solution. Sorry. Solution. Just go with me. Say answer. How to answer.
Okay. Thank you.
Better? Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
All right, here we go. So as I said, the first one I take super slow. Okay. Step 1 is always going to be the same. The same steps. You understand right, Alex? I encourage you strongly to. Okay. All right. Here we go. So step 1 is always the same. So step 1. So if you take a look, you just want an x inside the equation, which would be x squared when you're flowing it out. So step 1 is going to be factor the coefficient from the x squared term. I'll get out of the way here, sorry. So the first step always is to factor the coefficient from the x squared terms. Okay, so I'm going to write here. Okay, because the reason is, if you take a look, you want that to be x squared, so when it factors, it's just an x inside the brackets. Okay, because if you factor out, if there's a 2x, you can't, you know what I mean, it won't be just be plain x, right? Okay, so what's the common factor, please, between 2x squared and 4x? We just want the coefficient, though. What's the common factor? Go ahead. 2. 2, just 2, right? So it's going to be y, I'll do some color, y equals 2. X squared plus 2x. Now the reason, I know you're going to say 2x, but the reason is because you want this to factor, to have like an x, you know what I mean, back here, to have like an x something in here, right? So you needed that just to be x squared then. Okay? Makes sense? That's first step, always. I can't help it, I say it all the time. I can't really play a rap song called... I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to comment. Let's continue, please.
How do you know if we're... You're welcome.
I want to answer that. No, I thank you. I thank you. Because when I was a young teacher, when I thought I had like potential to be successful, right? Just wait. I would like I listened to all the music the young people did. My first year, this is how old I am. The first year teaching, I made like a class CD. Right, so everyone picked their favorite song and I put it on a CD. There's no MP3s back then, right? So there's no internet, there's nothing like that, right? So I thought, well, I want to know what people listen to. And the same thing, I'd read all the books, like, hold on. So there'd be a kid, people would like the, what's the one with the vampire and the werewolf?
Twilight.
Well, people loved Twilight when I started teaching. So I thought, hold on. So I thought, I'm going to read Twilight just to find out, you know, what people like this. The first book was good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Complete the square. And the ending of it was awful. Sorry. Complete the square. So what we're going to do to do this. What's that? Yes, I hope so. Yeah. Take half of the x coefficient. Okay, so this is the part that gets people every year. Okay, complete the square. So what I want to have happen is I want to be able to make it so that the things inside the brackets can be factored out to be something that turns into squared. The problem is x squared and 2x doesn't factor that way. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half the x term and I'm going to square it. I'll show you why this works in a second, okay? So I'm going to do, so what's the x term here? Just 2 though, the coefficient's 2 though, right? So I'm going to call that, it's going to be 2 over 2 squared, okay? 2 over 2 is equal to 1 squared. I'm going to underline that, and that equals 1. You're probably saying, whoa, wonderful, Mr. Tom, but how does that help me? Because if you take a look, when we factor it, we're going to need 3 terms to factor, right? So I'm finding another term. Okay? Just go with it, stay with me. It's the first time through it's difficult. Yes?
Wait, what is the 2 over 2 from?
Okay, so you're taking half of this term. Sorry, it's this one, sorry. You're taking half of this term. So there's too many 2's in this one. So you're taking half of the x term. We'll do lots of these today, so it'll be like nothing. Okay. That's how we're going to get to factor, right? There's a factoring way it's going to work out. So number 3, what I'm going to say is, I'm going to say add and subtract the box term. So the problem is, the box term is that one in the box here. The problem is I need that 1 to factor. Like I really need that 1 to factor. Okay? But you can't just add a 1 to an equation. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go y equals 2, x squared plus 2x, and then I'm going to go plus 1 minus 1. Okay? Why did I have to do plus 1 minus 1 if I just needed the 1? Why did I have to go plus 1 minus 1? Just think through here. That cancels out, right? This is still equal to this, right? Like I'm not cheating, right? I'm just putting it in because this is the number I need to factor, okay? I need the plus one to factor, okay? So it all works out. I'll do a few of these and all of a sudden you'll say, wow, that's easy, Mr. Sadler. I'm sure glad you taught me this today. Here we go, number 4. It's going to say multiply the negative number to take it out of the brackets. So as I said before, I only need the positive 1. So the negative 1 I can't factor, so I'm just going to take it out. So in order to get that, I'm going to multiply the negative 1 times the 2, right? Because that takes about like 4 lines to get rid of it. So it's going to change into y equals 2, x squared plus 2x plus 1, and then minus 2. Can somebody tell me why that changed to minus 2 on the outside? Okay, yes. Right?
Negative 1 times 2 is negative.
Right, it's just like a little mini coil, right? So we just did 2 times negative 1 to bring it out. Okay? Don't worry, we'll do lots of these today, it'll be fine. Number 5, that's the last step, is going to be factor the brackets. I'm going to say the underlying term will work, will always work. So unfortunately, this one I chose a bad example because there's ones everywhere. So what I can just do instantly is look at the underlying term, which is 1, and this will factor to x plus 1 squared, always. If you don't believe me, you can try it out yourself. Okay, so that turns into y equals 2, x plus 1 squared minus 2. So I got that. Again, this is the underlying term was a 1. If you don't believe me, okay, I can factor this out for real just to prove it to you. So I'll move in a second. So you can go from that.
Do you want us to write all that down?
No, I'm just
Doesn't
proving
bring
it to you
the top
guys.
one down?
Just the top part, okay? This is the final answer. Okay, this is where it ends. But the thing is, there's a quick way to factor this to there. That's what I'm showing you. Whatever that underlying number is, whatever that underlying number is, okay, is going to be how it works. This part you can skip, but that's just proving it to you that works. Yes?
What do you mean that underline number?
Sorry, thank you. So we take a look back here. There was like an underlying number, and there's a box number. Okay, so the underlying number is this one in the middle. Okay, this is like the key step. Okay, we'll do a few of these today and understand what is going on. Okay, it's your teenager, we'll understand it. Okay, but we'll go through these to make sure. So you're going to use, I'm going to pause the video, and we're going to do one more relatively slow, and then you guys are going to try and go yourselves, and we're going to move on. Okay, so good. Oh, the hatred in this room right now. Okay, if you're listening and you're not a teacher, okay, you don't know the angry eyes I'm getting right now. They're trying to pierce my soul right now. This is actually the best class I've ever had, so imagine what happens in a regular class. All right, just kidding. Here we go. I'm going to come back and help you in a sec. Okay.